being a test, a team that's in the top 25 finally, which you guys haven't had. They're obviously coming off of one of their biggest wins in a long time. Does it feel different at all for you guys?
Definitely a lot of juice in this game. But, it's definitely different though being a trophy game. Just like the Nebraska game. Like it's just a trophy game, so it's one of those trophy game vibes. Everybody's flying around at practice. Everyone has a lot of energy, a lot of juice, and we're looking forward to a great week of practice.
Did them hanging 55 on Ohio State kind of catch your guys' eye?
It definitely caught our eye. They put a 55 on a great team, but we're going into it like they're playing Badger. They got to play Badger football. They got to play to our level. So we're looking to take the fight to them, and it should be a fun one.
How's your ankle feel?
Feels great. 100%. Can't wait to roll with these guys.
You guys had
29 times Saturday. Were you at full strength? Did you feel you could do everything that you did before the injury?
Yeah, I definitely felt that I was good. The trainers definitely told me, if I felt anything, let them know. And I told them that I was good and ready to rock out with my guys.
When did you hurt it? Was it that last run at Illinois or was it before?
Yeah, it was a little bit before, lagging a little bit before the game. But, just playing throughout the game, you just get banged up and, stuff gets worse. And so just to be smart, it sat me out second half. And, now I'm back, full strength, ready to go.
When it comes to, what do you see on tape from Iowa?
Great group of guys, very physical, plays fast, a lot of effort. So, it's gonna be a fun one. Everyone's telling me that this is one of the best games of the year, and strap up your helmet because it's gonna be one heck of a ride.
Who stands out to you when you watch their film?
Definitely the linebacker core. Linebacker core plays hard. Definitely have great safeties as well. They definitely have a great cornerback. So the defense very stout. We just got to come in there and play Badger football.
Obviously, Wisconsin football has a long storied history, but the program's never been 10-0 before. Is that something that's talked about at all, that you guys would be the first team to ever do that?
No, I definitely talked about, but not amongst ourselves. Only thing we really talk about in the team room is this is the biggest game of the week because it's our only game of the week. So that's how we take our mentality every single week. It's the biggest game of the week because it's our only game, so we have to go in there and come out 1-0.
I know the talk is that you guys are always just focused on the opponent and what's coming up on Saturday, but when the ranking came out last Tuesday, were you guys a little disappointed in ninth?
Definitely weren't disappointed. We know that they're just rankings. Things happen. Anything can happen in college football. So that's why we just keep our mentality, one game at a time, because anything can happen. And we don't want anything misfortunate to happen to ourselves. So we just gotta stay focused.
Did you watch the Iowa-Ohio State game while it happened last week, or just on film this week?
Just on film. We were coming back from our game when it happened.
I saw the stiff arm again that you had, in Indiana, but you saw like Garrett Groshek also use it weeks past. What's the art of the stiff arm in your opinion?
You just got to time it up right, man. Coach Sant coaches us up on, it's just all about timing, having that certain separation between the defender and, Groshek, you call him the technician, and you've seen it yourself, he goes to work.
When it comes to, is it taught? Like, how do you teach it? Is it more, in your opinion, are you able to teach it, like where you're able to emphasize it, or is it more natural? Because I was talking to Troy yesterday, he feels like it's almost like it's a natural ability.
It's definitely kind of natural, but I think it's a sense of timing. If you let the defender get too close, then the stiff arm, unless you're like super strong, the stiff arm is not as effective. So I definitely think it's a timing thing, but it's also natural.
Who's got the best one on the team?
So far, Groshek he's had the best stiff arm so far.
When was the best one you ever had in your life?
Probably a high school stiff arm. I can't really remember. You're just rolling when you're out there. You're just rolling.
How does that stiff arm just, when you feel like, on that 32-yard run that you had for the touchdown, just like, when does it come out? Do you feel like, you see that defender come out, like, do you aim for the head? Do you aim for the shoulder? Like, how is it, or is it just how they're pursuing an angle?
It's just definitely however they're pursuing an angle. You just want to create a little bit of separation, give you enough time, pop your knees if they try to go low, just about creating separation, and that's just one move in your arsenal of moves that you have.
Austin
Those guys play big. Of course, last week we seen Engel, with the hat trick, but those guys play big. When they're not catching a touchdown or running for a touchdown, they're playing their butts off, running through blocks, chipping through, and those guys are hard-nosed, tough football players, and we commend them every single game because those guys put in a lot of hard work.